Also going to be adding one NPC to each of you that you know on a first name basis from having met a few times and had a few conversations. Nothing serious, like maybe you know they were in line at the donut shop or whatever, right? Like you have all casually bumped into by a person by the name of Fayth. She is a like a low levels of nonsense type person, right? Like not a no nonsense, but a low levels of nonsense type woman.
Is she sexy?
She's actually very attractive, yes.
Do I sleep with her?
No.
Roll to see if I sleep with her.
If there are any girls there, I wanna do them. Come on, if you're gonna get the reference, you gotta get the reference, all right?
I was making a subtle reference, okay?
A subtle reference, and by subtle you mean wrong, all right?
No, that wasn't wrong.
Do we
I know
roll like a D12 for her cup size or something? Or?
Yeah, totally.
Pith
Pith is truly a teacher of young children. I just, like, in that moment, like, you epitomized exactly what it's like to have a 16-year-old kid at the game table. Like, I roll a D12 and see what her cup size is. No! Like,
Sorry.
If I roll at 9 or better.
So like Matt, maybe Fayth has bought a few things from you over the past couple of months. Jack, Fayth is a kind soul, right? She's spotted you like $5-10 here for lunch, right? She insists you don't pay her back each time, right?
But I always feel like I always tell every single time. By the way, that's one of the things. Like that's a catchphrase. I'm gonna tell you right now is I owe you one. Like,
all right, yeah. Oh yeah. So that reminds me. That reminds me of the thing I was gonna do. This is for the viewers as well. All right. So each character here is gonna have one of those catchphrases.
Oh really?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh damn it! Not again.
So Jack Francis is I owe you one.
I owe you one, or I'll pay you back, or it's something along those kind of lines. It's thanks man, I'll pay you back. That kind of thing.
So we're looking for like a specific phrase that your character uses. I mean something like "Great Scott," right?
It'll be I'll pay you back.
It'll be I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll pay you back.
It's got to be the kind of thing where like it doesn't happen like every scene, but when there's that specific scenario that you've been waiting for the whole story, right? You get you've been waiting this whole time to drop this line. You say it, right? And when those catchphrases happen, the audience will get to be like "Scrub-a-dub" and flip out, and I will give everybody who does that. Oh yeah, the beat system. I gotta explain that too. So those catchphrases, those are for the audience, right? That is your chance to shine and be like, this is my moment.
Notes on this shit to go along with this whole thing.
Beats. Whenever Pith is on point. All right. Every time your character does something, or you guys accomplish a goal, you'll move the story forward. A beat in the drama has gone by. We put a beat in the beat pot, and at the end of the episode / story, we'll turn beats into XP, and we'll explain that when we get there. Later on, you'll spend XP to buy more dots on your sheet. All right.
Okay.
So, this is how it's gonna go. You guys have all met Fayth, all right, and each of you has suddenly has a reason that like, oh yeah, Fayth. This is let's say Levi. All of the I will reference you by your in character names once we start playing. So don't be confused. All right. So be listening for your name because it is now your name. So Levi, Fayth purchased specifically cat flavored antiques, right? Like chairs with a cat head on the knobs in the back and so on and so forth. And she asked you to keep an eye out for cat related stuff, right? Because she's got this room that she's dedicating to her mother's army of cats. Right, her mother is an old cat lady.
An army?
A whole army of cats. And Jack, Fayth. You hear through the grapevine, not directly from Fayth herself. You hear through the grapevine that Fayth is somebody's looking for Fayth, and it's not a good somebody, right? And so you want to find Fayth because you know this name. We'll call this name they call him Bones. That's his handle on the streets. All right. All right. Bones is not a nice guy, and if he's looking for you, it's not a good sign. All right, so you hear that Bones is looking for Fayth, and Pith, or I'm sorry, Axel. I see Pith's face. I'm like, it's Pith, right? So Axel.
Yes.
Fayth. You met Fayth through your wife. Actually, she was one of your wife's friends. All right, and she's had Fayth just got a new apartment, right? And so your wife is
Okay.
insisting, like, you gotta go to this thing, right, for your wife's friend. Like a housewarming thing. You gotta go say hi and, like, drop off the casserole, right? And you're like, you do that with new neighbors. She lives across town. And you're always like, no, we have to give the casserole. So now you're going to deliver this fucking casserole, right?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
And so you guys are all on your way, because Levi, you found this thing, and we lost Levi again.
Son of a bitch.
I got a quick out of character.
What's
I got
up?
an idea on how me and Axel know each other.
All right.
Yeah, that's interesting.
No. This actually.
No.
this actually makes sense.
How are we gonna know each other? No. Yeah.
We're gonna know each other because me being the couch surfing vagabond that I am, I have many hangout spots, obviously, that I hang out with with my different social circles. One of them that I actually frequented quite a bit was a coffee shop that you had actually gotten picked up to do special duty at all the time, because
Okay.
special duty pays you extra money, which is always good.
There you go.
So since I was a regular, we just happened to see each other all the time, and ended up talking one night because you're bored as shit. You're just there to get more extra money. Like,
Yep.
that's it. Like, you're just standing there. You're like, I'm fucking pretty much babysitting a bunch of fucking weirdos at a coffee shop. But
Yep.
yeah. See, so it works.
That works. Yeah, I like that.
All right. Insecurities and virtues. We totally forgot that.
Oh
Oh
god.
shit. I got them written down.
Okay, so what is your insecurity and your virtue, Axel?
My insecurity is looking weak.
You don't want to look weak.
I don't want to look weak. I always gotta
Okay.
look act tough. And my virtue is honesty. I'm always honest. I can't help it.
Those are really good
thing.
picks. That's exactly the kinds of stuff that we're looking for in those things. That's nice.
All right. There you go.
All right.
Hipster city.
All right, I got mine.
All right. What is your insecurity and what is your virtue?
My insecurity is the fact that I'm just never going to be able to pay to go back. Like, to feel like everything that has been given to me, I'm never going to be able to pay them back for what they've done for me.
Right.
Virtue is the fact that I'm always willing to help anybody. Like, you ask
Okay.
me for any kind of help, and I'm there.
Yep. Okay. So virtue. The word the system uses for that virtue is charity.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So you're very charitous. The way this works is that when your character takes an action that really embodies their virtue at some cost to themselves, it can just be like free. Like if you have 3 pizzas and somebody is hungry and your virtue is charity, giving them a slice doesn't count. You give them the last slice of pizza when you yourself are hungry as fuck.
Yeah.
That's charity, right? And then with insecurity, whenever your character is hindered by their insecurity, like for example, Axel, whenever that you have to act tough, right? Whenever acting tough actually gets you into more trouble than it would if you just done a normal human thing and looked weak, right? Or whenever your insistence on having to act tough blocks the party from doing what they need to do or whatever, that kind of situation, that's where you're going to get your beats and your willpower from.
Okay.
All right. Now Ottville is the one with the cool background. Yeah. And then Matt needs an insecurity and a virtue as well. I'll just pitch him a vice and a virtue and he'll be fine. As soon as he comes back. You're getting poked, Optical.
What?
He's poking you. You poked. Poke.
Stop.
Poke, poke.
Stop. Don't
poke.
poke me.
Poke it. He's poking you.
Oh, don't.
He's poking you. He's poking you. Alrighty. This is the side. Okay, all right. Oh my God. You're being squished. Alright, Matt will be back shortly. Alright, we have Matt back.
Yep, I'm back.
Okay,
Again.
Matt.
German food.
German food.
That was quicker though this time. Now having turned off Grant's stream, so I hope that was the problem.
Alright, so what we're gonna need here from you, Matt, is a virtue and a vice. Virtue and insecurity. What do you got?
Hang on, sorry, microphone's being attacked by a cat.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That could be an insecurity if I ever.
If you hear rain, by the way, it's totally raining outside my room, and it's really, really loud.
It's
I don't
fine.
hear anything.
We're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
I don't hear it either.
All right. So what do you got, Matt? Virtue, insecurity, and virtue.
I think his insecurity would be money, like envy of wealth.
All right. All right.
But he's.
Mm-hmm. And then your virtue.
Let's see. He's loyal to a fault, right? Because that's part of the trope.
All right.
So,
Justice is a good one that fits with that.
Yeah,
Doing the right thing at any cost.
right thing at any cost.
It's also a virtue you can play pretty well.
That's true.
Because my other all of my characters are always charity all the time. That's all I ever really play. Charity characters.
Know. You really don't know how to do anything else. It's kind of fun.
Okay, so you're all en route to Fayth for one reason or another.
Together or
Not together at first, right? But as you all seem to converge on this street, it's in a nice neighborhood, right? It's the lawns here are clipped. They're nice and even. The trees are green. The sun is warm. The clouds are clear. The sky is blue, and everything seems to be like this is the perfect place to be, except for the only thing that doesn't seem to fit is there is a young girl. She can't be any older. She can't be any older than like 12 at the eldest. At the eldest, she's like 12 years old. And that's it. Matt's character wouldn't actually know that, so I don't care if Matt doesn't know that.
I wouldn't worry about it.
If I ever like deny you your self information, it's because your character wouldn't know it. So
So it just worked out, you see.
yeah, it just worked out.
Yeah,
Excellent.
okay.
All right, so you guys are all converging, and there's this. She's just like sitting on the sidewalk, right, with her feet on the street, and she's wearing a tattered jeans and a t-shirt with like a pony on it, and she is sobbing like she has been devastated. She is hysterically crying, and it's the one piece of this entire scene that doesn't strike you as like everything being in its place and everything being upbeat and keeping up with the Joneses and wealthy. And so the two things you notice as you come around the corner is one, oh hey, I know that guy, as you guys like all happen to converge at the same place, and then there is this girl.
Hey, you okay?
Anything from anybody
Wait,
else?
what?
Okay, so Jack,
I'm totally lost. What's going on?
Okay, so Jack pipes up. Okay, so what's going on here, Axel, is that you guys are all coming around the corner, right? Axel's in his car, Jack is walking, Levi is walking, and you've got like this perfectly clipped grass and all that. Like it's the perfect neighborhood, except for this one little girl who's crying, like hysterically crying on the sidewalk, hugging her knees, right? And Jack comes around the corner, and walks up and says, "Hey, is everything all right? What are you doing, Levi?"
I'm gonna hang back just a little bit because three guys like ganging up on a girl.
All right.
What are you talking about? That's perfectly normal. Out of character.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna, but I am paying attention. I'm also looking towards Fayth's place.
Oh, you're not there yet. It's not like it's in sight. You're all in route to Faith's place. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So Axel, there you are. You're driving, right? Your wife is in the passenger seat, and she's got her casserole in her glass thing, right?
Okay.
Because you're going to Faith's house to bring her the casserole.
Yeah.
And your wife, being your wife, is like, "Stop the car!"
Right. Well, I'll get out of the car.
Yeah.
Put on the sirens and walk up to the little girl and say, "What's wrong? I'm a cop."
Out of character. Please tell me you're doing this. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Oh, extra dramatic.
Oh,
What's wrong with you, girl?
What's wrong?
Are you okay?
I'm a cop.
I'm a cop.
That's so
I can
amazing.
Oh god. Oh my sides.
All
right.
So hold on. I'm trying to cry here, and you guys are making this really hard. All right. Fucking first world problems of the worst kind.
What's wrong?
I can help you. Come with me if you want to live.
So she's she's crying, she's sobbing, and then
I see that there's a cop that's got a handle on it. She's enough like my little sister that I'm just gonna keep walking towards Fayth's place.
okay, so you're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, unless I
alright.
recognize the little girl.
And she, in between sobs and gasps, she'll say that the problem is Spot.
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 Spot, is that your dog?
My puppy.
Oh.
Spot. He didn't come home.
Well, where'd you see him last?
I had him last night. We were playing in the yard, and then he didn't come inside, and now he's gone. She seems to very much like that Axel's a cop. Policemen are good, you see, and this child is way too trusting for her own good.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
She'll give Axel a hug.
There.
God damn it! This is gonna be so difficult. So amazing.
I imagine this character literally. She comes to give him a hug, and he's just like, and pats her on the head. There. Like, doesn't know what to do with it. It's just like,
Now I am crying.
hey,
It's too
I'm trying to find your dog, girl.
Oh shit.
He'll be okay, I promise.
All right.
Oh god.
So she's clinging to Axel, as your wife watches on from the car. Jack, what?
Probably cracking up.
Like,
Out of character, by the way.
Yeah.
well, the wife is trying not to snicker, because she knows Axel very well. She married the man after all, and this is not the toughest a man has ever looked. Being hugged by a small girl in a tear-stained pony T-shirt.
Inner poop.
So we have slain optical. Optical is dead.
No.
Oh god.
It's like you just manifested the inner puka jutsu into the story.
All right. So Jack, what are you doing? Axel, for the record, she's not letting go. Like she's just crying under your shirt. Jack, what are you doing? Well, Axel is trying to figure out how to act tough in the middle of this.
You got this, Jack?
Pull together, man. What? Or out of character when I said that.
Okay.
You got this, buddy?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, if you got this, I mean, you don't need any help, right? You're good.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, I'm heading over to Fayth's place. Yeah. So I'm gonna be over there. If you need me, that's where I'll be. Yeah. I'll see you, man.
You seem a little flustered, but okay. I got this.
All right.
So how is it?
Like
how is
literally, I'm laughing too. As I'm walking.
Yeah.
That's not out of character.
That's not okay.
Amazing. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna love the shit out of this game. All right, so this is a good way to start. All right, so Jack, you're headed off. How do Jack and Levi know each other?
I would assume, again, with the different social circles, and more than likely, Jack had friends in the area that the shop is at, and we all kind of hung out. And as not as in me and Levi hung out, but like, you know, me and that circle of friends hung out. And by hanging out, I mean just walking up and down the streets, going into random shops.
Yeah. Okay, so
And more likely, that was just one of the shops that we just happened to keep walking into because they always had interesting shit to look at.
okay.
So Levi
That's true.
knows me, but knows that I don't go in there to
As the
spend
window
money.
shopper.
Yeah.
No.
Knows
And
me
I know
as
you
the
as
guy
the
that
creeper.
comes in just to look at shit. So, but then again, at the same time, Levi also knows that I tend to have the word on the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so
So he's a talker.
yeah, so Levi is walking past. Jack is now following in Levi's footsteps. Axel, somehow after a minute or two of like kind of like sitting with your hands like what do I do with a small child, right? You will eventually manage to free yourself from the 12-year-old's vice grip hug.
Yes.
Right. With many reassurances that you will do everything you can to find Spot and that you've got this. Right, okay. Do you have a plan for how to find Spot?
Well, you said that the dog was at your house last and then it got lost, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll radio some of my friends. We'll keep a lookout. We'll find the dog and we'll bring him back to you.
Oh, okay.
That's a police officer's promise.
Okay. You have managed to calm the girl down.
Have a good day.
A 12-year-old girl.
Listen, I'm not very good at
Children.
Still in character.
All right. So I'm gonna jot down a beat.
Hey, little girl.
I'm jotting down a beat. Right now. Okay. Beat awarded for poorly handling little girl. It's one mundane beat. That was amazing. All right, you have improved everybody's experience, or you've made everybody have a little bit more fun. You get a beat for that. All right. So there ends that scene. So you guys will be looking for you're headed to Fayth's place right now. Fayth's place is at the wrong end of town. All right, it's the wrong end of town.
That explains why I'm walking.
Yeah, explains why you're walking because it's not too far, right?
Exactly.
And you know, the further you get through town, the less and less money it is apparent there is to be spent on things like cleaning the sidewalk, or you know, the more and more people stop caring about things like littering, or you know, there's graffiti on the walls and everything is dirtier, pretty much optical, yeah. And as you're going, like the skies get a little more grimy colored blue. They're not like that crisp, clean blue they were just a while ago, right? And so you're heading up in the apartment building you're looking for. All right, is you got like now you're in that section of town where like people just like leave bikes or like cars on like cinder blocks in places, right? And the apartment building you're looking for is right across like a dirty, crumbly road from this old rickety looking trailer, right? And there's this guy sitting in his driveway in a lawn chair with a Budweiser open with a stained tank top and his boxers and slippers on. He's just sitting there having his beer in the sun, right? And next to the apartment building that Fayth lives in, all right, I want everybody to roll me wits plus composure.
So you just add up the straight numbers?
Yep.
So that many D10s, right? I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
that many
really good.
D10s.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And make certain you have the explosions checked
That's
off.
right.
That's okay. Axel Omega rolls 0 successes. Wits plus composure is the default dice pool for like noticing stuff out of the corner of your eye or whatever. So Jack rolled 2 successes and Levi rolled 2. So Jack and Levi are getting there about at the same time. Axel is lagging behind. That's why he doesn't notice anything, right? Like, you had the car, but there's traffic lights and this and that, and just like the wife has to stop and get something out of the shop real quick that she just thought of when she saw the shop, and rather than have an argument, just fine. You're already doing this stupid errand to run somebody some casserole they're not going to eat anyways, right? And so.
Right.
And so Levi and Jack, you get there first. And there's that guy just like sipping his beer and looking around, right? His mailbox is kind of bent out of shape. And he's just sitting there. I mentioned him because he kind of epitomizes the neighborhood. Right? We lost Matt again.
Out of
Was
character.
that-
This reminds me of my internet last night.
For a split second, I thought you weren't out of character when you said we lost Matt again. I was like, wait, somebody kill him? Like,
Somebody
got him.
For the second time already, we've lost Levi.
Gotta get ready.
Hey, real quick.
Mhm.
FYI, 2 minutes until on the hour.
All right. Thank you for the heads up.
Yep.
I know, right? I bet you I can. I know what it is. I bet you Matt's browser's freezing up because of the cameras, and I can just tell him how to shut that off on his end.
Oh, okay. Or
It's just,
wax his modem a little bit.
Yeah, his computer. I think he has.
It's that Walmart internet.
It's that Walmart computer is what he's got. Levi just vanished into a hole in space and time. He's gone.
Damn it, that means he's gonna end up on my ship.
He
Yep.
just.
Fuck.
I had to say, I handled that little girl's problems pretty well.
That was really entertaining.
That was really good.
It was good.
I had to say.
You got this, Jack. You sure?
I got this. Yeah, I got this.
That's a police officer's promise.
I'm gonna pay this place.
I'm telling you, man, it's gonna get. I'm sorry, but my character's like full of the cheese. He's gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna be hilarious.
Really cheesy, man.
That's good. That's good.
It's gonna be bad, but it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be so good.
Damn it. Oh man, what's up with the guy? You know what? Maybe since it's pretty much on the hour now, now's be a good time for
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
breaking it for
Yep.
a couple.
And one scene and move on to the next status. Because this is where shit's gonna get.
It's gonna get real.
Shit's gonna get real soon.
God damn it! I don't like getting real. It means I owe somebody something.
Yeah.
Yes, and for the record, Blaze, yes, I'm assuming Axel Omega picked up a description of the dog.
Yeah.
Like asked for a
Did.
picture.
It has 4 legs.
He totally
And a
didn't.
tail.
He has no intention on looking for this dog.
No,
he just told the kid that.
out of character. I just said what I could say to make the girl feel better. 'Cause
Right.
See?
How the fuck am I gonna find a random dog somewhere around the city? I'm like, oh, this is your dog. Yeah.
She would have described the dog.
Yeah. So.
Right.
But
Well,
anyways.
his name is Spot.
Way to
so
lie to
assume
little
that
girl.
was Spot.
Way to
Is that
lie
you?
to little girl about a police
That's
officer's
me.
promise.
Oh, okay.
Like in the background, like hiding in the bushes. I'm Spot. I'm in heaven.
Oh,
Like,
there's the dog I heard.
all right. So
No,
it is on the hour.
Dear dogs.
We're gonna be right back, guys. All right. It's time for a break. I gotta mute you guys so you can hang out, and then me. All right, and then BRB 3 minutes. All right, get a drink. Stretch your legs. It's a good chance for everybody else to get their AFK on. All right, we'll be right back. Don't touch that dial. All right. Oh, I didn't unmute.
I only heard.
Da, da, da,
I
da,
only
da.
heard you ask us for the roll. I didn't hear anything after that.
That's
Sorry.
because I noticed you disconnected and we stopped there. All right, so we had just
we're
decided.
back.
Yeah, we are back. We are ready to go. We had just decided that Axel was delayed, and that was why he wasn't around to notice this. So it's it's this really shitty neighborhood, and then you've got like coming from the alley next to this apartment building that Fayth lives in. There's something that catches your eye. An optical. I want you to roll me wits composure again. Just you though. I was like, what? Donut? What? Like, huh? What?
Dick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it was a donut.
I thought it was a donut, and I don't know which is better now. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, optical. I'm gonna shoot you a private message. All right, but so both Levi and optical will catch like a whiff of it smells like blood, like really strongly of blood.
Wait, does my character smell that though?
No, your character's not
No,
here
I'm not
yet.
totally-
Yeah,
okay,
you're not even
gotcha,
here yet.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
But if there are any girls there, I wanna do them.
Oh my god.
Optical, I'm sending you Skype messages.
Oh,
Sure,
okay.
your character has information nobody else has. So rather than
Oh.
share it with everybody,
Okay.
all right. But there's that sense of blood, that smell of death coming from that alleyway. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
So Levi and Jack, what do you do?
I kind of notice it. Obviously.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I think the
But I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
I am kind of hurriedly walking past it though.
Okay.
And I keep kind of like glancing at it, and I'm just like, I'm wanting to get out of there. I'm like, nah, I'm not going anywhere near that.
All right,
That's
Levi.
My deal.
last I saw, the proper authority figures was dealing with little girls, so I have to do the right thing. I have to go follow the scent of blood.
That is the right, ladies and gentlemen. I have to do the right thing. I must follow the scent of blood. Somebody put that in the quotes database. That's fucked up.
Not,
That
not
is-
the right thing.
That's the
That's
most amazing thing I've ever heard in a long
Like-
time.
That is
seriously.
far from the right thing.
all right.
That is amazing.
All right, so Matt or Levi, you step into the alleyway, and Axel, this will be just about the time, and you're coming up, and you've got this really overpowering smell of casserole, right? In the car. So you don't smell anything weird, right?
Real
Right.
quick. So hold on.
It's a really flavorful casserole, all right? Like,
It's good.
yeah,
I've
it's
tried it.
great
It's-
casserole, right?
Levi's ahead of me, right?
Levi is now behind you because you zipped on. And
Well,
Le-
no. Here,
Oh, okay.
'cause what I would do is if he's ahead of me and I see him step in,
Mhm.
then I'm probably gonna go past him
Yep.
and then go, fuck, man.
So, yeah, fuck, man.
Ah, shit.
Because you can't leave him
Alright,
alone.
fuck.
Yeah, you can't leave him alone. All right. That's
I
cool.
can't do it. I have to help him, and I know that is just not right. So I just, like, literally, I see him turn, and I'm like,
All right.
no, I can go. No, I can't. Fuck. All right.
All right. I like how you turned towards your green screen there. That was really. That was nice. That was a nice touch. All right. So Fayth, as you pull up, right? Both Levi is just turning this alleyway.
My name's
and
Axel, by the way.
Axel. Sorry, thank you. I'm gonna get that wrong every fucking time. It's because you have this very distinct head and beard look, right? Like it's just
One of a kind, baby.
one of a kind. All right. So twirling the beard for the camera. So Jack is suddenly like, you can clearly see Jack being like, oh, son of a bitch, as he like starts following Levi into the alleyway. And Levi, I want you to, we're going to start this session off, we're going to start the story off right. We're going to introduce you guys to the breaking point rules.
Woo!
Okay.
Already sacrificing sanity. All right.
Damn it.
God damn it. So Levi
It's
and
the
Jack.
family curse.
Levi and Jack are both going to give me a willpower check. That's resolve plus composure. Axel doesn't need to.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. If you fail, let me know.
I got 3 successes.
0 successes from Jack. All right.
0.
Okay, so Jack, you walk in and you're gonna you walk in and this is gonna be like a lose your lunch situation, right? All right. Now what I want you to do is I want you to roll me your integrity.
The fuck is integrity?
It should be 7.
Okay. Where is it though?
It's on the
It's
front,
on
the front page of the sheet,
On the right.
right hand side towards the bottom.
Well, more like the middle-ish.
It's that series of numbers with the check marks next to it.
Oh, yeah.
So if your integrity is currently 7, you roll me 7.
God damn it.
I think there's a good chance of success.
Well, there's 6. 2 successes.
Damn. All right, that's all you need.
And then 1 more, just to make it 7.
Okay.
0.
So here's the deal. Your sanity is like this is gonna give you nightmares. All right, like this. Oh, what you saw here is gonna give you nightmares. But until such a time, I'm gonna introduce you to the rules regarding conditions. We're all familiar with video games and status effects like poisoned or paralyzed, right?
No, I have no idea what those are.
Okay. Conditions are a lot like those, except for they might be really angry or horrified or frustrated or afraid of spiders or whatever the fuck, right? And they're just like those archetypical tropes you started with, those 3 things. They work the same way, except for they're temporary. And if you play them out, you get a beat. If you decide, let's say you pick up a condition like what's about to happen here, I'm gonna give you the shaken condition, Jack, right? Because you totally just got fucked with. Your mojo is totally blown out of the water, right? At any point, Jack can decide to take one roll that I've asked him to make while he has this condition, and spend the condition to make the roll botch. Doing so will give him another beat on top of a beat for playing into the condition to start with. All right. So Jack, you've got a shaken condition, right? So your concentration's real low, like etc. Until you get rid of this condition, it'll fade away at the end of the scene or whatever. You're gonna have -2 dice to all your rolls.
Oh my god.
And you can spend it to force a roll to be a botch, right? So what you guys see, and I imagine Axel, you're gonna chase after the other 2 to see what's up. Okay, you're not gonna need to roll a breaking point because you're a tough guy cop, right? You find Spot. Well, you find half of Spot.
Oh, shit.
And the rest of Spot is like strewn around the alleyway. Like entrails and blood and like shards of broken bone, right? Like something was literally not just splattered. And like it's gross. This blood, there's a particular like viciousness to the way that this happened. Like this was not just like chomp done. Like something really tore into this poor dog. All right.
Yeah.
It was not nice. And you now know why Spot didn't come home that night. At least the alleyway is it's a little colder than you prefer. Maybe that's why dog hasn't really started to rot too much yet. You know, it's a little darker. It's a little hard to make out the details, and maybe that's a blessing at this point.
This dog got
As I'm quickly gonna say, fuck you, Levi, and turn around and shuffle my ass out of there.
Right.
Because I don't want to be in there anymore.
And I'm gonna get my flashlight out and look around.
All right. All right, Axel, roll me wits plus investigation.
All right, 1 second.
And what is Levi doing?
Levi is gonna look around with the cop. I mean, this is horrifying, and disturbing, but that's why he wants to know more, isn't it?
I guess.
See, I'm kind of at the, I'm gonna
as well, yeah.
I'm gonna say that I obviously hurried the hell out of there because I
Yeah,
don't want to be
yeah.
there. But I'm at the beginning of that alley going, you guys need me? Please say no.
I got a success.
I'll be right here, guys. If you need me, just yell. Don't say anything. Go on.
just let me sit here. But if you really yell, I'll come in. Just don't make me do that. Like,
If you really need me, I'll be there. But please don't make me come in there.
all right. So Levi and Axel, you get 2 successes, and Levi, you get 1. All right. So Axel, you have investigated a few gruesome scenes in your day. If this had been a person, maybe you'd been really unsettled. But you know, a dog, it's a little different.
It's close to home.
Yeah, and it's close to home. It's not nice. And it like I had said, it was really brutal, really vicious, really nasty. And what you are able to determine is that there are points in here where the dog was not just like attacked or clawed at or bitten, but like torn. Like drawn and quartered style nastiness. This probably couldn't have been done by one person or one animal. The other thing that you're gonna find out here is that there's no footprints or like signs of people or scuffling, right? Like it's as if the dog just happens to be here lying, and like, you know, there's all the garbage and stuff everywhere. You'd expect to see like it kicked around, shuffled like the dust of the dirt on the street, unsettled. Nothing. It's there's a distinct lack of evidence. You're not finding anything that you would normally find at the scene of a struggle.
It's like we got ourselves a goddamn mystery here.
I will keep a straight face. I will. One of these days, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Like I refuse to break.
I will break you. Out of character.
He looks at the dog. I will break you. No. All right. And Levi.
That's just terrible.
Levi.
Horrible.
You also determined that this could not have been just one person. But you don't notice the lack of evidence and struggle because it's a cluttered alleyway. All right.
After all, what do I know? I'm not a professional investigator.
Right. But something about this isn't setting well, Axel. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, violence happens, poor dog, whatever. But like something about the fact that there's just no evidence, there's no scene of a struggle. Like,
There's no footprints. There's nothing to track here. There's no evidence.
yeah, that doesn't feel right. Nobody calls for Jack. I'll take that sounds as a no. Like, Jack, your wishes have been granted. Nobody's gonna like draw you back in here.
Yeah, I'm staying back. Like I'm literally at the beginning of that alleyway.
I'm too focused in on what's going on here. I'm just.
All right. Okay,
How long has this been, by the way?
It's been about 3 minutes.
Okay, I'm just now starting to wonder if everything's okay in there. If I haven't heard anything, I'm going
Right,
in.
right.
I'm gonna
So
have to go in there just to make sure they're okay.
so what do you want to do about it, Axel? Can you think of anything your character like do, call in, maybe like you could just leave a rotten dog lying around town?
Well, when I looked around with my flashlight, was there anything that I gleaned from that at all, or?
Yeah, that's
Any
what you
sort of
got.
knowledge?
Was like you couldn't have gleaned any of that information without the
Nothing, okay.
flashlight. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing much I can do here. I'm gonna have to let the authorities know about this and investigate further.
What do you say to that, Levi? Jack?
Good luck with that. I've got an appointment, so have a nice day, officer. Again.
Can I hear him say that?
Yeah, you can hear the conversation. You're in earshot, totally.
Aren't you the authorities?
I'm not an authority.
No, I'm yelling at to Mr. Omega.
Oh, yeah, they're authorities.
Yeah, but this looks out of my league a little bit.
This is out of everybody's league. Look at this. It exploded. God, come on, man.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. You're the cop.
That's right, I am the cop.
Yeah, you're the cop. You got exploded. God, man, fuck, I can't even.
I'm looking around. There's no footprints. There's nothing here. She's gonna bag him and tag him.
Aliens. I bet you there's a fucking alien around here. I bet you there's a damn face hugger.
Please, there's no such thing as aliens.
You sure about
I
that?
know this looks weird, but there's always
This
an
looks more than
explanation
weird,
for this.
man.
I'm gonna call in people. We're gonna investigate the crime scene. We're gonna call in.
Who are you gonna
Other-
call? Ghostbusters? Come on now.
We're gonna. We're gonna call in other dudes. We're gonna call in. Listen, I got investigators. I've got other people in the task force here. We can
What,
find out what
investigating
happened.
Exploding dogs? Is this an epidemic?
Who knows? It might have been some punk ass kids thinking they're up to some sort of funny prank, or
That's
who knows
true.
what. It could be gang related.
Gang
I don't know.
related? What kind of
Yeah, I
gang
mean,
blows
maybe-
up dogs? I know Dante. You busted Dante last week shoving the M80s
Maybe
in the squirrels.
maybe they're trying to make a name for themselves. I don't know. All right, but we're gonna find out.
I'm edging my way out of the alley now.
And I'm picking up my oversized phone and I'm calling in the authorities. They're coming in.
Wait, why are you calling
Pronto.
on your phone? Don't you have a radio?
You have contacts or you have status police, right? Because you're a police officer, right? Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So you're gonna phone in. You're gonna phone in like, hey guys, I got something.
I'm gonna get every single person available over here. Stat. I need all the ambulance. I need the freaking fire department. I need every available officer. I need every available investigator. I need helicopters. But keep the media out of this. I don't want to see any news reporters in here.
You know what?
I'm giving you beat for that line.
I gotta get the hell out of here. I'm on the face.
Keep the
What's
media
wrong with you? Why are you getting out of here all of a
Weird.
sudden? That's a little suspicious.
What?
All right. So
Why are you getting out of here all of a sudden?
it was that
I'm
was
out of the alleyway.
Why am I
headed-
trying to get out of here? Look at the fucking exploded dog!
You might have seen something. You are now a witness. All right. You need to stay here. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Stay here, sir.
Okay, so-
Mr. French, I'm gonna ask you politely to calm
Alright,
down.
If I'm staying
and
right
stay
here,
here.
you
We
want me
got
to stand
some
right here?
questions
Right
for
here?
you.
Right here. I'm gonna puke on
Yeah.
your shoes if you make me stand right here.
I'm gonna do that in front of you.
Well, then you're gonna have to let me go, cause you charging me? You charging me? Then
I'm not
take-
charging you.
Face.
I'm just asking you
Have a nice
politely.
day. Oh
Civilian.
my god.
Civilian.
Shit. Hold on.
I
Hold
understand
on.
this is a little bit
Hold,
this is a little bit uncomfortable for you.
A little bit. There's a fucking exploded dog.
I understand that. I understand that, but I'm gonna have to ask you to be calm. We might have some questions for you in a couple minutes. Get this guy some Pepto-Bismol.
all right. Really?
Damn it, I gotta go.
Axel,
Fine.
did you call in the police to
Yes,
investigate?
they're
Okay, you
on
did.
the
Okay,
way
yeah.
already.
Okay, they're on the way.
They're on the
All right, so, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to roll me presence plus persuasion. All right,
Okay.
to see like how much of a panic you've whipped up that operator, like the right, like do you actually get like all the helicopters and everything, or do you just get like a couple cops, right? Like you gotta act tough, right? I'm feeling
Right.
like okay, so eventually like a cop car will pull up, right? And two coworkers will show up, right?
Right.
And
One cop car? Is it?
it's there was one of the okay. Well, I got okay. I got this. I gotta get it right here. I'll meet
Come
you
on.
at your level, son. All right, I'm gonna meet you at your level. All right. So these two cops. One of them's a little taller, one was shorter. They're both like rather built, right? The uniform's a little too small, right? Because they're a little jacked. All right. You're gonna
They act tough.
yeah, they get the tough instead they roll up. Right?
Yeah.
There was a thing downtown, but we got this. What seems to be the problem, Axel?
Listen, officer. I was just patrolling the streets as usual. Well, we had a casserole. It's complicated, but listen, we came across this alley, and this dog. I mean, look at it. It's fucked up.
All right. So he goes and he looks
Cuts
at.
everywhere.
All right.
I looked around. There's no footprints. There's nothing around here. I don't know what to make of it. This is above my pay scale, if you catch what I'm saying here. I need help.
All right,
to
no,
investigate this.
We got this. So he says in the alleyway. So he heads in the alleyway, right? And you can see like these big tough motherfuckers, right? These huge guys, right? They kind of like lumber into the alleyway for a minute, and they look around and then they see the dog and they freeze.
What's wrong?
That's the third one this week.
Third one.
Yeah, we're getting this neighborhood seems to have a real wild animal problem.
Fuck.
We already got animal control on it. They're thinking some kind of like mountain lion or like a badger.
That's a big fucking badger.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's a reason they got us on the call, right?
God damn. All right. Well, if you're already on top of it.
This is so this is Officer Tom and I want you to note that this officer's name is Jerry. All right, this is hello.
Jerry.
My name is Jerry. All right, so Officer Tom and I we'll give a patrol around the area and we'll see what we can find here. Right, and you stay safe. All right. Just you look after the civvies here, and we'll go dig around and see what we dig up. All right.
One more thing.
Yeah.
I came across a little girl who was sad, lost her dog. I hope to hell this isn't the dog. Is there any way to identify that this is Spot or not Spot?
Do you have a description
I
of the
promise.
dog?
I gave her an officer's promise.
They like, oh my god, like they get serious, like an officer's promise, like, we'll dig up everything we've got on this dog, I swear to you. I give you an officer's promise.
Thank you.
Alright. And they will, you get back to your patrolling and your casserole. I'm certain it's very complicated. I won't take up any more of your time, officer.
Thank you, gentlemen.
And they will set about doing that. All right. Now, so they'll go digging around the alleyway for a little bit. It's under control. All right, they got this. It's under control. All right.
They got this.
They got this. After like 5-10 minutes of like bagging, tagging, investigating, doing all that stuff that cops don't really do in real life, but happens all the time on TV anyways, right? You know what I mean? Right? They'll do that for a while, and then they'll climb in their cop car and they'll leaving you with just the responsibility of going to climbing up the staircase into the apartment building with Fayth. It turns out, oh, you guys are all going here too?
That's
And like Omega's wife will climb up. Mrs. Omega. Oh my god, that's her name. Mrs. Omega, which doesn't sound like a Marvel character name at all. Mrs. Omega will finally climb out of the car, right? Like she'll take the hint and not go anywhere near the alleyway. Like she's trying to like shield the casseroles and get any of the stink, right? No stinky casserole. It's a bad idea. All right.
So I've gone in there and then ran out, went back in, and then came out green.
Yeah.
From being sick.
Like Mrs. Omega's not going anywhere near this alleyway at all, and so so she will like speed into the building as not to experience any unnecessary unpleasantness, right? In which case, like the dog scenario, we've learned everything we can here, right?
yeah.
All right. So you guys, the elevator is broken. It doesn't say out of order, right? But it just isn't working. The button push, nothing happens.
God, this fucking elevator never works.
The doors don't open.
So I head to the stairs.
Levi just heads for the stairs. All right. Anybody
this
follow,
elevator.
or do you like try and
Yeah.
pry the doors open, or you like
No, I'm
explode it with grenades? You like bust out a guitar and like rock so hard it works, like.
Are we playing the AC/DC video game again?
Yeah, right. Like,
Throwing things in.
so see.
This is, by the way, real quick, out of character. This is how I imagined Axel was during that time. You got this, guys. All right.
Thanks, gentlemen. fuck! I got my shades. Next time I'm bringing them. Next time I'm bringing them.
Nick says you gotta have your shades.
Oh man, I totally should
Like,
have them.
like he's wearing them the whole time, even with his flashlight and everything. And then they show up,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Gentlemen, we've got a real dog of a problem. You got this? Thanks, guys."
It's
I wear the shades as I look around with the flashlight, right?
it's like this. Yeah, right. It's
Everybody's got shades handy but me. Fuck! I need to get my shades.
dog eat dog world out there today.
Oh shit! I should have taken advantage of that. Damn it!
Right?
I gotta remember my catchphrases. Sorry.
Looks like we've got a bone to pick with this one, boys.
Oh. God. You're totally killing it.
All right. So I may or may not have seen every episode of CSI Miami. I'm a huge CSI Miami. Like I love it. All right, so
Whatever that was got turned into dog meat.
oh, all right. So we're headed up the stairs, right? The longer you head up the stairs, like the more like just not like Fayth seems like a pretty driven businesswoman. Like you can't really see her living here willingly, right? Like she seems like the type of girl who would have a job that would pay more for this. You know, she dresses well enough. She's well kept. She speaks well. She's educated. You don't really see her as like falling into the poverty side of town. And the more you climb these stairs, the more that kind of settles on you, right? And the lights are like flickering every now and then, and like it starts to get a little chilly. The draft, and like this is just not somewhere you would want to live. And then as you guys are, you find it's apartment number 43, right? Who knocks on the door?
Oh, Levi was in front, so it's gonna be him.
All right, so Levi, you knock on the door.
Hello?
Hey, Fayth! Oh, come on, girl,
You guys
Fayth!
are. You guys are here to see her, huh?
Well, yeah. I'm assuming you're knocking on the same door for the same reason.
Well, I didn't know. I thought maybe you were visiting somebody else in the same building after following me all the way here.
I just stopped in front of her door with you for no reason.
I'm gonna knock on the door again.
Hey!
Try the handle. I look back at the cop like
The door creaks open, like it's open.
I can't open the door forcibly. I don't have a warrant.
It's okay. It's unlocked. You're fine.
it was open.
Yeah, like you go to try the doorknob and the door just creaks.
Fayth, they're coming in.
All
Hey!
right, the lights are out. All right, and the first thing you notice is that this place is a wreck, like it's been flipped, like somebody's looking for something. The second thing you notice is you're not alone in the apartment. Let's introduce the initiative rules.
Woo!
All right, so the way your sheet has an initiative number, okay?
Yep.
Your sheet has an initiative number. You're gonna roll /roll 1d10 plus whatever that initiative number is. So what are their initiative numbers?
Was it 1d10 and then just plus?
5.
I got a 6. Or, no, I got a 13.
I got the
where's my-
13. You got a 9.
Yeah.
Or Jack?
For my initiative number. Oh, I see it. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yep. It's on your sheet.
Yep. Can you see that?
Oh, you're instead of the whole thing, what you're gonna do is just type into the chat box right there, right? Just type /roll 1d10 plus your initiative number.
That's what you'll type without the period.
Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Because this is a normal roll without like explosions and stuff. All right, so it looks like the here's what'll happen. Okay, who here plays Magic the Gathering?
I used to play a little bit.
Okay, you remember how the stack works? First in, last out.
No.
Okay,
Sorry, I don't know that.
okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna. Oh my god, I think I have a visual I can use for this. How do I add?
Oh.
Visuals are good.
Can I add a deck? There it is. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Ready?
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle. Yes. Okay, so can I just drag a card from this motherfucking thing? Deal. Okay, we're gonna deal one card. Deal. Oh, to all players. All right, so This is not working the way I thought it was going to work.
Should have tested it before.
All right, well, we're going to ignore that for now. Screw that. But basically, okay, so picture each person's turn as a card, okay? If you rolled the lowest for initiative, this means that you don't get to sit back and see what's going on and then react quickly, right? You have to react first. So the person who rolls the lowest, I will feed you all the information you can have, and then you will declare what your action is going to be, okay? But that doesn't happen right away. Instead, the next guy up, whose initiative roll was higher, he gets to see what you're doing before he decides what he's going to do. And it'll climb up the way until the highest initiative declares last. Who stole my card? Optical, what do you steal my cards for? All right. So, what we got there, what was the initiative order there, Matt?
I got the lowest, and then I don't know who came next lowest.
It was.
I think it was Jack,
Levi,
and then
Jack.
Axel, and then
Levi,
you.
Jack, Axel, yep.
Okay, so Levi, Jack, Axel, and Storyteller. Okay, so, yo!
We're back and we're leaving again.
All right. Salute. I'm in the middle of killing my players.
Okay, we'll have to kill your players.
Oh.
Dirty dishes.
Wait, what?
All right. Okay,
Wait,
so.
he says in the middle of what?
All right, so you step in. The room is a wreck, and there are 3 figures in the room.
Oh, fantastic.
All right, but they're in the dark. You can't really make out what they're gonna do. Okay, it's like a studio apartment. It's one room. All right, so you get the bed and like a bookshelf on the far wall, like a fridge in the back, but it's pretty much an open space. All right. So there are 3 figures, and they all freeze and look.
So there's
Levi,
no
what?
cover to dive behind?
You could dive behind the bed, like you could hit the ground.
All right.
Is that what
Any
you
other
do?
information I can get before I make my turn?
They're all dudes, by the look of it. None of them are about Fayth's height. So what is it? What do you declare your action to be?
All right, yeah, I dive behind the bed in order to get out of the way of the cop with the gun.
All right, Jack, what are you doing with your turn?
I'm not discerning that they're actively doing anything at this point, right? Like they're like.
Nah, but this is
like,
shifty
I
as
walk in and they're-
this is shifty
they're
as
just-
fuck, though.
Right, they're just kind of standing in the shadows.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that I've been here before.
Yes.
Like, pretty well enough that I know the layout and I know where the light switch is.
Yep.
I'm gonna instantly flip that fucking light switch on.
Okay. So Jack's. Okay. Now, what happened right now? You're declaring your actions. You're not actually performing them yet.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna reach for the light switch. Axel, what is your action gonna be?
Well, I see that Jack goes for the light switch, right? I can
Yep.
see that.
You can see
Okay.
what everybody's gonna do before they do it.
I'm gonna ready my gun, but I'm not gonna draw it out yet. I'm gonna wait to see what happens when the lights go on.
Okay. And then I get my turn.
Crap.
Crap.
You never want the storyteller to actually take his turn.
Yeah, well, that's my turn. All right, so let's find out what happens here. What are these stats here? We've got
Especially you don't want them to take their turn last, because now you're like, fuck.
yeah, because now they get to do everything before you guys do. Okay, not it.
Not
we
it.
can't.
Not it.
Jack is it.
Wait, what?
I
That's
what's
it.
going on. I just.
Yeah. Okay. So
That
we
usually
can't
puts
see
the
Matt, but Matt said not it. All right. When I do that, that means the last person to go not it is actually the person who's it, right? And they get the bad
Oh,
thing.
God damn it.
God
I
damn
didn't
it.
know that.
Now you
Not
know.
believe how many times I've been burned by that.
Fuck this.
It's okay. It probably won't kill you.
Probably.
Actually, with those stats, it probably won't. All right. So, Jack, I'm giving you an option here. All right.
Okay.
If you do this, you will not be able to hit the lights. All right.
Okay.
You can go prone, immediately drop to the ground because you see somebody pull out a gun.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry, then that roll doesn't happen. I didn't mean to click that. Sorry, that becomes 1 die. Okay, so Jack,
Still a success.
you drop to the floor because you see that, like, you see the motion of somebody pulling out a gun. You've spent enough time on the streets to know this, right? You're like,
I'm hitting
fuck!
the
And you hit
ground.
the deck, right? You hit the
Fuck
ground!
that, dude.
You get winged. All right? You're gonna take 2 lethal damage. Right? Like, bullet grazes your shoulder. Then Axel, you readied your gun. All right. I'm assuming now you have your gun.
Yeah, now it's out.
Are you shooting anything because you have quick
I'm
draw?
firing at the person that's fired at Jack.
Okay. He spent his action and cannot go prone. So what I want you to do is I want you to roll me dexterity plus firearms.
All right, 1 second.
And we're at poor visibility. I'm going to call it -2.
Plus dexterity plus firearms. So it's one.
man, I
so
wanna ask a
one.
question
Whatever
before we
D10
talk.
plus the firearms. No, right?
It's dexterity plus firearms -2. That many d10s.
Firearms -2. Wow, really? God.
As I'm falling. No! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Not cool!
Not cool, dude! Not cool!
Well, let me just type it instead.
Is it just the one?
Yeah, because my dexterity is 1 itself. My firearms is 2.
Okay, okay.
So -2. There you go.
Yeah, so you point, you pull, you shoot. It's really dark. You're having a hard time. Like, you can barely see anything, right? And then Levi, you hit the deck because, oh my god, guns.
Mm-hmm.
Or, because Jack French already spent his action. Jack, I'll actually let you hit the switch on your way down because it serves my narrative purposes. Like, what? Thump! And, like, you dive at the wall and, like, hit the ground. Like, it's dramatic and awful.
Whoa, dude!
Alright. So the light switches go on. Alright, the light switches go on, and we're gonna roll initiative again at the start of every round. So while I want everybody to roll initiative like that, just like they did before.
10.
Matt,
No.
keep in mind how many things we got. All right.
Sorry, I actually got 8.
What is it again? I'm sorry.
1d10
I just
plus
typed
whatever
it
your initiative
again.
modifier is.
6.
Oh, what? We have a donation of what? Oh, what?
Only $200.
What?
To go. Cap.
Fucking! Oh my God, Pundos.
There's mine.
Oh my God, Pundos. Pundos just
Nice.
donated $79.
Holy crap.
What are you
Why is-
doing, Pundos? What are you doing, Pundos?
Pondos,
Oh,
Pondos, you need to stop that.
Do it again, Axel.
That's not.
There's a
Stop.
tie for lowest.
I will rule in favor of the monsters right now.
No, not you.
Oh.
Jack and Axel rolled lowest.
I will let the, for now, we'll just go with Jack. We'll go with Axel first because he's the cop and Jack is on the floor.
Okay, and then it would be me and then you.
So.
Oh wait,
so,
no, Axel rolled a 12. I'm sorry.
Actually, no. Hold on.
So he's-
Hold on. Scratch that, because
I think Axel rolled twice.
-2 to all my
the
rolls
first one was
anyway.
missing.
So optical,
Jack.
your shades are triggering the green screen on your head. That's amazing.
No,
Jack, okay, Jack is lowest then, and then comes me, and then Axel, and then you, Grant. No,
Mine is-
sorry, Grant. You're
Oh my God! What? Somebody else.
no, hold on.
Okay.
Because I'm shaking. I have
It's-
-2 to all my rolls.
Yeah, it's
My-
Jack.
That doesn't apply to
Jack-
initiative.
Jack,
Okay.
Grant, then Levi, then Axel.
Jack, Grant, Levi, Axel. That's the declaration order.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so Jack, gunshots have rung out. The light switch has been thrown on. Here's what happens when that light switch gets thrown.
Yeah.
All of these thugs are wearing nondescript, like it could be anything, but it's all dark colored. But what you do get is you do get a good shot of a couple of like two of the 3 thugs' faces, right? And where there should be, you know, how, like people have eye whites and pupils.
Yeah.
Their eyes are jet black. Their eyes are
That's
like
not right.
jet black. It's not right. It's not right at all. And this room is, you threw the light switch. The lights come on.
Yeah.
The lights come on like really dim. Like almost like a blown bulb, but obviously the bulb is not blown. Right? Like
Right.
the
And
shadows are
it's not,
too stark.
That's not
They're-
the way this is normally supposed
this is
to be.
not-
I've been in this house before enough.
Yeah, you've been. This is not how this goes. But you guys can all see those black eyes. All right. The thugs are okay. So it's Jack. You declare first. What do you want to do with your turn?
Let me think. Fuck. Well, knowing my character, like, he would have. I mean, I think he'd be taken aback by it, but at the same time, he'd be like he'd be one of those like, and then just charge and try and tackle somebody.
All right. So you're gonna like jump over the bed and like try and nail somebody. So here's what I want you to do.
Yeah, but at the exact same time, I'm having that look of confusion on my face, like I don't know what I'm doing, but I hope this works. And you look funny.
And you're totally shaken up and not in a good place, anyways, right? Because the dog.
My thought process is,
Yep.
if I could take one of them down to at least to the ground or do something, I can save these two to help.
Right. Okay.
Like,
so
I'm throwing myself in this, and I'm like, this isn't right, but okay, let's do it.
all right. So what I want you to do is I want you to roll me strength plus brawl to tackle somebody. You're gonna take out. You're gonna take out, what is it? You're gonna take out 3 dice, and then you're 2. So this is probably gonna bring you to negative dice pools, and we'll explain the chance die.
Well, it's strength plus brawl, which is brawl has nothing,
Right.
so it's gonna be strength and 0 dice.
Okay, so what happens when you hit 0 dice is what's known as the chance die. All right, you're gonna roll 1d10. If it's a 1, you botch. If it's a 10, you get a success. Anything else, we're ignoring.
Well,
I want to botch this.
You can spend your condition because you were totally shaken about the
Not
dog.
hold it against you because it'll become awesome for the story. That's
Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna like kill you with it or whatever. It's gonna be bad for the character, but it'll be good for what's going on. Like it'll make things more exciting.
Yeah, let's do that then.
All right,
we'll get rid of the botch, because I'm figuring, like, storyline lore wise, this is what's gonna happen. Is like, in this process, like, I look up and I see their black eyes, and I'm like, that's not right.
Right.
Fuck this shit. And at that instant moment, I've completely forgotten about the fucking exploded dog.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm going to tackle this motherfucker to save my friends. Like, these two, like, I
Yep.
consider them friends. They've helped me in the past. They've hung out with me a little bit. These are my friends.
All right.
And I'm going to tackle this motherfucker to try and save them. So, fuck the dog that exploded his shit everywhere.
So you go to tackle, right? Like, you're on the ground, you shove yourself to your feet, and you're like, and then you fucking, it's dark, you can barely fucking see shit, you're freaking out, and you trip, and you like bowl into a table, which knocks fucking dishes and shit flying everywhere, right? There's like milk and like a leftover cereal bowl and like shattering glass, right? And it's off, like, you make crash bang boom noise and chaos, right? But nobody's been shot to death yet, so you still got that. Right? So that's Jax. We shouldn't have resolved that just yet, but that's what's going to happen unless something changes it. So then it was Levi, then me, then Axel, right?
No,
okay, so
it's gonna be you next. Yeah.
Okay,
You
Levi.
next.
Oh, me next? Okay, so the thugs are gonna see Jack. Their intention is one of them is gonna just go for the window. Now you guys are on like the fucking.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you guys are like on the 7th floor here, right? One of them is just gonna go for the window. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna fucking jump out the fucking window. All right.
Stealing my moves.
So he's gonna go right for the window. The other guy, the guy with the gun already, there's a fucking cop here. Without even blinking, right? There's chaos everywhere. There's gonna be dishes and shit and papers and everything like flying through the air. He's been shot at. He hasn't even flinched. He's gonna move his gun. He's gonna fire at Axel. All right. He hasn't fired yet because we're not resolving the round yet. Levi, what are you doing?
I'm gonna flip the bed over on him.
Okay, you're gonna try and flip the bet. Give me. Okay. When we get to your action, we're gonna have you roll strength plus athletics to do that. All right.
Oh, great. Okay.
And then Axel, you can see Levi trying to.
He's gonna flip the bed. Yeah.
Yep.
The other one's going for the window. The other one's pulling a gun at me. Right.
Yep.
I ready my gun and try to shoot the guy pulling a gun at me before he shoots me.
All right. Well, that's what you get by winning initiative. So I want you to roll me Dex firearms. This time the lights are on. I'm only gonna charge you 1 die.
All right. So 1, 3.
So you get 2.
2. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why isn't that working from the thing again? Hold on. I'm gonna try it again.
After the broadcast is over, I'll work with you on getting the macros and stuff working. Do you get any successes?
No.
2d10, a 2 and a 7.
Yeah.
All right.
2 and a 7.
That's another miss because you need an 8 or higher on a single die to hit. So you
Okay.
fire again, but that's gonna throw him way off. You're shooting a fucking gun at him, right? So then it's gonna be Levi. You resolve now, so you can flip the bed.
Yeah, flipping the bed.
Nope,
Damn it,
no flipping the bed for
successes.
you. So,
Damn it.
so Axel misses his shot, and Levi goes to flip the bed. Oh, this bed is fucking heavy. And then
What does she keep for this?
bad guys are gonna get. Okay, that's that. That's okay. They still got 2 that. They got 1 that, and then that. Okay, so they're rolling a chance die. What? What? Humbles, thank you so much for the $1. LMAO. Thank you so much for that donation, Humbles. You are a beautiful motherfucker, and never forget it. All right, so I'm gonna roll my 1d10. Boom. Ooh, Axel,
Damn it.
you're gonna take 2 damage, 2 lethal. You get winged.
Okay.
All right. You get winged by a bullet, and then Jack is tackling, and things are going flying everywhere. All right, so chaos is going out. One guy's gonna go for the window, and the third guy, the third guy is actually going to. He pulls out a fucking machete.
Oh, god damn it.
So slash roll 1d10 plus initiative modifier, and Matt this time try and do it without 9 minutes of confusion. See if you can pull that off. Right?
I'll try.
Oh, I got a 14.
I got a 5.
Am I rolling this too?
Yes.
I'm before Jack.
Plus
so-
1d10 plus what?
Whatever your initiative modifier is.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, the first session is always people going, what am I doing? What's the number?
Yeah.
Where is it? Like, that's how we all... And Axel is a little distracted by getting shot.
Okay, so it's Axel, Jack, me, and then you, Grant.
All right, right across the row on my screen then. Okay, so Axel, what is your... okay, you got one guy with a machete, right?
Yeah.
The shadows are starting to really, like, pulse. Or is that the lights flickering? You're not sure, right? But these guys are unnaturally calm and collected. You're getting shown up in the tough department right now by dudes with, like, creepy black eyes, right? One of them's got a machete. One of them is still sitting there. He's, like, as far as you can tell, he's just going to unload that fucking weapon at you, right? And one of them just literally just, like, crashed out the window.
Okay. You know, I say to the other 2 guys, get out of here. This isn't right. These guys aren't human. And I stand there with my gun, and I'm trying, you know, corral the other 2 guys get out of here as I wait for them to leave, and then
All right.
I'll get out of there.
Okay, so that's what you want to do. Jack. Fuck!
More than likely, this is what I would actually immediately stop, look at him, and be like, that's not right. No! And then turn around and run.
What?
All right, Levi.
No, legit, like as I'm barreling, I'm like, oh god, wait.
Well, flipping the
That's
bed
not
onto
right.
them didn't work. Maybe I can push
No.
it into them and take them out at the kneecaps. I don't know.
Okay,
And
so
then
so
turn around.
so Levi, your friends here are saying it's time to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, except one of them. Well, okay, yeah. But I've got a cop between me and the door, right? And I don't even know actually where I am in the geography of this apartment.
You're like it's a square apartment, right? And you are behind the bed.
Right. And where does that put me in relation to the door?
The bed. You're on the right side of the door to get to the right side of the bed to get to the door.
But the door is right there.
Yeah. Okay. So here. Ready? Check this out. All right. You've got. Okay. So
Yeah,
here's
draw
the
me a picture.
apartment, right? Okay. Here's the apartment. I should be doing this in white.
That might be a good idea.
Okay. So here's the apartment. Okay.
No, I can't see it.
Here's the bed, like this.
Oh, wait, I see it now. Yeah.
Okay. Here's
Hang
the
on a second,
bed.
I'll scroll down to really see that.
And there's you. Okay, and here's the door. And Optical is like, fuck. Right, and the cop, and okay, so the bad guys are right here. That's a person, okay, and right there.
This, okay.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so
Is that me up there?
All
yeah,
right,
this
so
is
I can,
you,
so
yeah.
I can get
And
to
the
door without
window
running
is
into
like
the
right. The window is like right over here. All right, it's and okay, so the sunlight is coming in like this. Okay, But the sunlight should be filling the room, but it's not.
Yeah, in that case, I will run for the door.
Okay.
That's what the cop told me to do, and these guys, I can't flip a bet on them, so my plans are.
All right. Okay. So then the bad guys will go. This guy here, he's gonna run at the cop. He will engage you in not quite fisticuffs because he has a weapon.
This is when you use your gun katas.
And he's going to roll a chance die because he is awful at this apparently. And he will hit.
Oh, balls.
Wow.
Wow.
For 1. Take another 2 lethal, Axel.
Take another 2 damage to my health?
Yep, 2 damage to your health.
Oh
I
my
thought you said
god.
you weren't gonna kill us.
All right.
Okay.
So then Levi can start running, right? And that's what you declared. So Levi will start running here.
Yep.
Jack will be like, wait a minute, this is not right. Okay.
And then also Bolt.
And then Axel is like, you guys should leave. Because that's when his action actually resolves. He's a little laggy right now. Give him a break. He's getting stabbed. All right.
Much like an 80s dramatic movie.
All right.
As we're running out the door, you guys should leave. My idea.
All right.
Once we leave, once we get out of here and we're telling somebody else, he's gonna be like, I told them to leave.
Glad they got out of there.
Glad I got them out of there safely.
All right. And then one last round, I assume, right? Roll 1d10 plus initiative modifier.
Oh man.
Bad guys are going on 8. Oh, Axel beat them. Jack beat them. Wow, so it's gonna go Axel. Axel will be the highest initiative, followed by Jack, followed by Levi, followed by
Mine's actually a 13.
Oh, is it?
I don't know how to add that 4.
Oh, okay, so the bad guys will declare first. The guy with the machete does not intend to like, he's gonna keep closing distance and hacking at the cop, with no expression on his face and black eyes. That's what he intends to do. The gun guy is just gonna bolt out the window. Again, like the other guy did. All right. Levi, what are you doing? I'm sorry. No.
Yeah,
Jack, what are you doing?
Hold on, I actually have a something I have to ask here.
So I think Jack is over here now. Here's Levi and Jack out in the hallway like this.
What the command is? Okay, well I'm gonna send it to you on Skype.
Okay. He's going to be closing like this. And this is the cop. You are a circle, Pythagatron.
Okay.
Better than being cross.
Clickety clackety clickety clackety typety clickety.
Yeah, I was actually typing in the wrong one, so I had to finish typing and then copy and paste. Essentially, if you answer the first part of that, and not the second, then I mean, obviously I know, but
There you go.
okay.
Okay,
That was
so
mainly for you know, in character knowledge.
yeah, totally. Your character would know that. All right, so
okay, hold on. Where am I in relation to him, like, coming at?
this is
Axel.
you. This is you. Okay, this is Levi.
Am I already out the door then?
Yeah, like you spent you retreated last turn. That's what you spent your time doing. And Axel was like, he was like, go, right?
Okay. Because I thought, okay. I was thinking we would either be side by side. I gotta be side by side with the guy at this point or not.
So the bad guys are going, like, bad guy's declaration. He's going out the window and he's gonna attack.
Get the fuck
Axel.
out of here!
Okay, you're just gonna yell at the bad guys.
Oh no, I'm probably like, I'm closest to the door, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and grab fucking Axel by the back of his collar and just drag him out the door.
Okay. You're going to assist Axel in vacating the premises. All right.
Quickly look back and be like, motherfucker.
All right. And then after that, Axel will declare. What is your? You know that Jack is trying to get you out of the room.
Yeah. I kind of let him. I kind of like okay, and I kind of let him like pull me back, and I get back, but at the same time, I want to fire a shot at the guy approaching me.
Okay. So you're gonna back up and shoot. Is your declaration?
Yeah.
All right. And then Levi, what are you doing with your turn?
Are there windows at the end of the hallway?
No.
Okay, damn.
You can take the elevator or the stairs.
Can't take the elevator, it's broken. No, okay, what I'm gonna do is as soon as Axel shoots, I'm gonna slam the door, the apartment of the door shut.
All right. So we're gonna have Axel like backing up and shooting while Jack is pulling him out, and then Levi's gonna shut the door on the bad guys.
Right.
All right.
After
so
Axel is shot, before the guy gets through the door.
All right, let's roll.
Catch like his arm or something.
Give me Axel. Dex, firearms. I won't give you a penalty right now because he's getting in that range where like good luck missing, unless panic and being jerked around by jacked around by a jerk.
The reason why I can't roll through the thing and I gotta type it is because every time I click the button, it says there was an error with your formula. So,
okay. Yeah, we'll tackle that. We'll tackle that in a few minutes.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, we have a hit.
Finally.
Right. Give me one more D10, because that 10 explodes. 8.
Yes.
All right, so that's 2 successes plus the 2 damage your gun does. You're gonna nail him for 4.
Nice.
So you're gonna fucking nail him right in the thigh. Like,
oh yeah.
He's coming at you with a machete, right? Like,
Taken.
he's barreling down on you with a machete. He's again, no expression. It's not crazy look in his eye. It's just calm, like he's not even awake, like he's sleepwalking, right? And his eyes are blacked over, and he's got the machete. He's raising it up, and you're just pop, pop, and you shoot him right in the fucking thigh twice. Right, and he stumbles and falls, and then before you know what's going on, Jack is like, nah, you're coming out, motherfucker, grabs you by the collar, pulls you out, and then Levi slams the door shut.
Slams it shut.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the door slams shut, right, and then after a second, right, there's a thumping and a crashing coming from inside the room, and then you hear more of the glass being broken off the window. Right, so you can assume that this guy has like panically like limped his way over and gone out the window as well. You have no like this. They're not. It's not like they're getting into a fire escape. For the record, there was a fire escape on that side of the building. They just went out the window. And then there's almost like you just feel like breathing a sigh of relief, and then it's just not as dark as it was a second ago. It's not as cold as it was a second ago.
Levi opens the door back up again.
You open the door again?
Well, I heard the guy jump out the window, right?
Yep.
Then yes.
All right, and thank you for that host. You are awesome. All right, so you open the door and you look in and like the lights stop flickering, and everything is like the lights are no longer dim like they aren't supposed to be. The window is now letting in enough sunlight. And the place is a wreck. And there's just blood traipsing across the floor.
From the thing we shot.
Yep. Does anybody look out the window?
Yeah, I'm going to look out the window and see if they left any blood on the ground.
You look out the window. It's 7 stories down. All right? And you look out the window, and you can see them running down the street away.
Can I see what direction they're running in? Oh, yeah, of course I can.
Yeah, they're running off in yonder direction. Tom and Jerry off in the corner will see like dudes running and a dude bleeding and be like, hey, and like take off after them.
I feel like I should rush to the window too. I mean, I feel like I need to see this as well.
So you rush in. That's what you see is like.
I gotta rush to the window.
Levi will point out the window. There they go.
Yeah, and And Officer Tom and Officer Jerry will be like taking off down the street after these guys who should have like splatted when they hit the pavement, as far as you could tell. What's up, Jack?
It's all out of character. As you hear Axel go, "Get 'em, boys."
And that is where we're gonna stop for the day.
Oh.
All right, that's where we're gonna end it. Okay, so
I don't know. Maybe they want to go longer. Yeah,
I hope you guys enjoyed the story thus far. I will catch you guys one last time. I'm EvilSqueegee. You can catch my stream every morning at 8 o'clock in the morning to 11:30 EST. I do Final Fantasy XIV. We do this tabletop stuff every Saturday at 4 p.m. EST to 7 p.m. EST. All right, every week you can catch us here on Saturdays. Nobody gives a shit about Matt. Jack French, also known as Optical. When can they catch you streaming? And what do you stream?
My name is Optical. You can catch me over at my channel. I actually just recently changed up my schedule. I believe it's been changed from noon to 7 until like I believe noon to 5. I'm not sure. I gotta recheck that. I know I changed it early this morning.
Daily?
It's either 5 or 6, one of the two. And that's Monday through Saturday. Mainly streaming Final Fantasy XIV. And then on Sundays we're doing a playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday you can catch me there at nights for raid nights. And so yeah, that's always fun.
All right, and Axel Omega, played by the one and only Pythagatron.
All right. Yeah, Pythagatron here. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 6:30 Eastern time. Right now I'm finishing up a Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin playthrough co-op with some friends. But Fridays is my song request nights where we request a certain time. We did 90s last time, 80s before, and I also play a retro game. I was just playing Super Metroid, and we probably continue that next Friday. But yeah, that's what I'm mostly doing right now.
All right, guys. Thanks to everybody who showed up and hung out in chat. I will eventually get to the point where I can pay a little more attention to chat while I'm gaming. I'm still figuring out how to storytell and read at the same time. It is a challenge, let me tell you what.
It's a lot, and you're doing really well, man.
And so we'll be back next week, and we'll pick up right where we left off with Darkness Rising episode 1. And we'll find out what happens with Axel, Jack, Levi, and maybe somebody else will show up to be played by somebody else. We don't know. There might be there's supposed to be a 5th player. They just weren't here today. So we'll catch you guys next week. Adios, amigos. I will catch you tomorrow morning. Peace.
That's not right.
Are we sure that is